It is Wednesday, April 27th in the MLB, and I'm Austin from Calling Our Shot.
And I'm Logan from Calling Our Shot.
We are back with another episode of our MLB Best Bets. We got our favorite team total. We got a nowhere in first inning, and we got a player prop coming your guys' way.
About a third of you guys watching this video aren't subscribed. So do us a favor and consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free to do so. And we're going to be doing these picks videos all the time. It's an absolute grind for Austin and I to do them, but we love this community. So definitely worth your subscription. We're so close to 32,000 too. Austin, I think we can hit it in the next day or so, right?
I think the people should be smashing that subscribe button, especially after yesterday, because today we got a special guest on the program. It is none other than our loyal Brooms, a 3-0 day in the MLB. Doesn't get better than this. We had Marquez hosted batting practice over 4.5 hits allowed. I think he gave up 7 in like 3 2/3 innings. The Mets, Cardinals, NRFI hits again, and then the Red Sox come up clutch, and I think the 7th or 8th inning getting that over 3.5 team total runs. Great call on your end, Logan. We appreciate you guys all for coming out to the daily video. We're our record's decent on the year, now up over 5 units, and we that sweep, nothing better than that. Hopefully we can do it again today. Now 3 straight profitable days in the MLB. Also have to shout out our COS All-Stars. Thank you guys all for supporting the channel. Maybe we'll have to make some money. Consider going down below, hitting the join button on the channel or the link in the description. Becoming a COS All-Star, get to plays a little bit early, and you get to show your support for the channel. Our newest ones, we got Common Sense Bets, we got Marlo, and we got Jack. Thank you guys all for supporting the channel. A last reminder, we do have our our weekly podcast. Will be live a little bit later at 10 a.m. Eastern time, a little bit later this morning. You'll be able to check that out. We have a special guest, Straight Fire Picks, on it. We asked them, but I thought it was one of our better podcasts, Logan. And then our final reminder, our parlay of the day will be posted every single weekday on OddsJam. Links down below. We'll be posting it later on this morning. We were so close, but the Dodgers, they sold us yesterday. But either way, Logan, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to go for back-to-back sweeps. Throwing it over to you. First play of the day. Let's get this going.
Yep. So this game starts around 2 o'clock Eastern time. So get your bets in for sure. But I'm going to the Royals versus White Sox game. I'm taking the White Sox team total over 3.5 total runs, minus 140 odds on MGM as Austin's pulling up, OddsJam right here. It's got the best value. And okay, is it a little bit juiced for a team total? Yeah, it's a little bit juiced for a team total. White Sox are on a hot 8-game losing streak. Just been ruining anybody that's been picking them. Everyone's been swearing them off, right? This is when I want a team. I want a team when they're in the dumps. They've only went over this team total once during this losing streak as well. So that's pretty powerful. You've been betting us over 3.5. you probably stopped by now because you've just been down so bad. White Sox offense, the numbers are quite staggering. 26th in runs, 25th in hits, 3rd in strikeouts. So the strikeouts is good, it's similar to what they did last year. But I'm telling you, this was a top 5 offense in runs and hits and runs last year, and they started off tremendously slow. Can they rekindle some of that fire they had last year? Absolutely. They could go on a run. That wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise a lot of people that were following them last year. Now, today they're facing Zach Greinke. Greinke, up and down pitcher. He was pretty solid, most of last year and to start this year. But as I did with the Red Sox team total yesterday, I wanted to pull some hitting, splits versus Greinke career-wise. Abreu, batting .429 versus Zach Greinke. Really solid. If they can get production out of Abreu, that would be nice. Jimenez, batting .500, 2 for 4 versus Greinke. And Grandal, .261 versus Greinke. So the question is, with these pretty decent batting stats, throughout their order, can they get to Zach Greinke today? I think absolutely. And you know what? I'm going to call out somebody on this program. I don't know if he's playing today. I have not seen the lineups, but if Tim Anderson is out there, you know what? I need some offense today. Career-wise, I didn't mention this. He's 0 for 6 versus Zach Greinke. You're due, buddy. You're due a hit. And if they get production out of Tim Anderson, he's that driving wheel for the White Sox offense because when he's on base, I'm telling you, they're scoring runs at ease. Also, Greinke aside, when Greinke comes out, maybe we get lucky with the Kansas City bullpen. They're 20th in bullpen ERA. There's definitely going to be some run opportunities there, as we saw with the Red Sox last night. All it takes is 1 inning collapse of a bullpen, and we can cash a team total over. I really do like it. And also, last point of noting, if you look at the lines in this game, White Sox are massive favorites. Massive favorites being on an 8-game losing streak. Have everybody swear them off and say, never again, I'm not touching them. Well, here they are. They got to be favorites for a reason, a sizable favorites too. I'm taking the White Sox team total, and I feel really good about it. It does start early, and I hope we can start the day 1-0, Austin. But what do you got? What do you got for a player prop for us? You've been pretty hot on those as well.
Yeah, I like the bounce back pick for the White Sox. Hopefully, they can go on a little bit of a run here going forward. Now, when I was looking at some player props this morning, I won't lie to you, there aren't a lot of them out there that I do like, but I found an offensive player prop that I really do like, and we're going to be riding with Anthony Rizzo. We're taking his over 0.5 bases. At the first kind of thought of this, it's like, what? What is this prop? And so we see it's minus 150 on Caesars, minus 165 on DraftKings. Now, I do want to say this over 1.5 is plus 110 on FanDuel. I would not take that. When you ever look at these over, I mean, I don't mind taking the 1.5. I think it's bad value in my opinion. FanDuel's props for bases are never good value. So if they do raise this line to 1.5, I think you'll get much better value than you will at plus 110 on FanDuel. Now, at just looking at it from a standpoint of view, 1.5 base or over a half base, all we need is a hit. We just need a single, double, triple, home run. I don't care how he does it. We just need him to get one hit today, and I really do think he can get it done. Now, yesterday, he didn't just have one base. He had 12. He had 3 home runs yesterday. The guy is on a hot streak, 4 home runs in his last 2 games. He's been really hitting the ball well, and he's had a hit in 6 straight games. So, like I said, we don't need a home run. We don't need a triple. We don't need a double. All we need is a hit. We just need him to get on base via not a hit by pitch or via a walk. We just need him to get a hit. And he does have a hit in 9 of 11 home games this season. They are back at home today, taking on the Orioles. And I looked at he has weird hitting splits. He's hitting 317 at home this year, and he's hitting 211 on the road. Now, I don't really know how that shakes out, but hey, home cooking, who knows what it is. He's hitting well at home. We're going to keep riding with him. All we need is him to get one hit today. We look at the pitcher on the mound for the Orioles. Tyler Wells, a 6.75 ERA, not necessarily the best guy in the world. Their bullpen also not that great. And so we think about the Orioles, team that's allowing a 242 batting average, which is the 24th lowest, or like one of the bottom 6 or 7 in the MLB. This team that's given up a lot of hits. The Yankees, obviously, we looked at Rizzo, unless they intentionally walk him every single at bat. He absolutely lit him up yesterday. I think he's going to keep it going. Like I said, 4 home runs in his last 2 games. I really think he can get it done. Like I said, not a lot of pitching props out there that I did like today, but I do think this is a really good one. I know it's juiced at minus 150, but Anthony Rizzo, mine over half base, not asking for too much. It's just one hit. I think he can get that done. So we're taking it minus 150 on Caesars. But Logan, it's the best time on the program. Grab those flags because yesterday we were flying them in chat. NRFI Cash, NRFI Nation. If you're like, what the heck is this?
Let's
you can come see
go.
us All-Star and get that NRFI emoji. We've been on a great run. I think 14-6 overall on our no-run first inning bets. And really, if we can continue that, I would absolutely love it. No better feeling than cashing a NRFI. 6 quick outs. That's a no-run first inning. You can bet the tie too if you really want to. But today we're going with Marlins versus Nationals. We're taking the no-run first inning bet. It is minus 150 on FanDuel at the moment. And FanDuel's been our home for a lot of our no-run first inning bets, giving us great value, minus 130. Obviously the same on Barstool. And then, the other books are right around the same value. Now, we really like this one because there's a couple different reasons. We don't really love both of these offenses. And right now on the mound for the Marlins, we have Pablo Lopez, 1.38 ERA versus Washington in 2021. He's been pitching pretty well so far this season. And while the Nationals are 13th in first inning runs, sometimes those can be a little bit inflated. We think about it, we're 20 days into the MLB season. One good at first inning and where you score 4 or 5 runs, that will absolutely inflate your lines. And look, who will he be going? Pablo Lopez be going up against? Hernandez, Soto, and Cruz. Guy that jumps off the screen, Soto. He's no doubt about it, their best hitter. And if we can get him out, Nelson Cruz is going to be swinging for the fences. So you just have to strike him out or get him into a pop fly. And I'm not too worried about Hernandez. We also have to think about yesterday. The NRFI did hit. And they were scoreless through 3 innings. So I really like that side of the mound. What about the other side, Logan?
Yeah, so it's scheduled to be Fetty 1.61 ERA versus the Marlins in 2021. I know that was the Marlins of last year, but the Marlins of this year are a pretty slow starting offense, right? They're a decent offense. They just don't like scoring in the first inning. Miami, 28th in first inning runs. We love to see that for NRFI Nation because this top half of the order, not the first time around, usually not too great. Now I don't have the exact lineup, but it should probably be Chisholm, Aguilar, and Soler. Jazz Chisholm, I'm calling you out because the last time I bet a NRFI against us, what did he do? First pitch of the game, home run. So Jazz Chisholm, cool it, my man, and NRFI Nation. We should be flying the flags again. I feel really, really strongly about this one. Fetty, don't sell us. Pablo Lopez, do what you do. And Austin, Be on a roll again.
Let's wave those flags. Let's go to 15-6 on our nowhere on first inning bets. Let's try to go for 4 straight profitable days. Hopefully back-to-back sweeps. That would be pretty cool. As a reminder, we'll have our podcast post at 10 a.m. Eastern time. We'll have our special guest straight fire picks. So definitely go check that out. Those are our 3 official picks at the bottom of the screen. Parlay of the day will be live on OddsJam a little bit later this morning. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's been Austin. This has been Logan. We will catch you guys again on Thursday morning. Peace out.